To enable interface testing and test cases creation for SAP PO, you need to perform the initial configuration. First, you need to create SAP PO communication user on the environments that you will use for testing and test cases collection. Then, in the Solution Manager you need to create the RFC destination to your SAP PO environments. Next you have to make sure that your persistence settings are set correctly. Finally, you need to import Int4 Suite SAP PO configuration objects to your non-production SAP PO environments in the Integration Builder. First, you need to create the SAP PO communication user that will be used in the RFC destination created in the next step. For the non-productive environment, create a user with the authorizations listed on the screen. These authorizations will allow the user to test SAP PO interfaces. For the productive environment, create a user with the authorization visible now on the screen. In the productive environment the SAP PO communication user should have only access to read messages and APIs details. You can find the list of the required authorizations also on the Int4 Suite wiki page. Once the communication user is created, you can create the RFC destination in your Solution Manager, directly from the Int4 Suite home page. Open the configuration tile, and next click on the Run Configuration Wizard. Find the environment for which you want to configure SAP PO, click on the Maintain PO Java Stack RFC destination, and then from the menu choose Customize. In the pop-up choose Create New Destination. In the destination provide the name of the RFC that you want to use for SAP PO connection. In the target host, type the target host of your SAP PO environment. In the port provide the port of your SAP PO environment. In the HTTP user and password, type the user and password to the previously created SAP PO communication user. Repeat the same steps for all the environments you want to use, for example production, test, quality, development. Next, you need to maintain logical ports for the SAP PO API web services. Click on the line to maintain the port, and then click Customize. In the pop-up, choose Create New Logical Port, and proceed with the suggested logical port name. Repeat the same steps for the remaining web services. As a next step, you need to ensure that the proper persistence settings in the logging and staging are configured. The best option is to make sure that in the SAP PO integrated configuration, you use global configuration for logging and staging, and that the global configuration is set up properly. In your SAP PO landing page, open SAP NetWeaver Administrator. Then go to the Configuration tab and click on the Infrastructure. Open Java System Properties, and in the Services tab type XPI Adapter. On the Properties tab, search for the following parameters, and set the staging and logging properly. Alternatively, these settings may be applied for each tested IGO separately, by choosing the scenario-specific configuration with the correct setup. Finally, to test your SAP PO interfaces, you will need to import the package with the Int4 Suite virtualization objects, on your non-productive environments, in the Integration Builder. On the menu click on Tools, and then choose Import Configuration Objects, and select the file with objects, and then activate them.